Before championship belts, before shocking upsets, before the whole world knew his name.
Andy Ruiz Jr.
Today, you'll see a young Andy Ruiz, fast,
Tie him up as his corner's yelling into him to tie him up. Taking uppercut shots.
hungry, and underestimated.
He's got this guy ready to go again. And down he goes hard.
His best wins, the ones that flew under the radar, but shaped him into who he became. No extra words. Let's watch.
What a vicious right.
The left hook started it, and the right hook seems to
weigh 262 pounds, but you're going to be surprised by his hand speed, which is just tremendous.
Diaz boxing off the back foot now. Look at that hook from Ruiz. We'll see if he starts to let his hands go, but he's got a good sense of range. There's the hook followed right hand hook, so a three-punch combination from a heavyweight. It's always a pleasure to see. There's two of them as he really lets his hands fly.
Because every time he throws that jab, his hand comes down towards his waistline or towards his chest.
There it is, another combination from Ruiz. How does Freddie have time for all these guys, huh? Because he lives it. Oh, nice exchange, and it was Ruiz punching first and last, and he clocks Diaz. Diaz is moving backwards. He gets clipped with the right hand now. Nick Charles, Rich Murata, and Gennaro Hernandez ringside with you in Anaheim, California.
That right hand must have stung him, Diaz right here, because he got hurt.
Comes. Diaz not holding on. He's in trouble now, and Ruiz pushes him off. Now they're center of the ring, and Diaz. Another impressive round for Andy Ruiz in the black and gold, but it looks like Francisco Diaz will make it out of the first. Not so fast.
He does have to beat this count.
And he looks like he's still hurt right now. Look, you look at his body, he looks like he's still kind of off balance.
And again, this guy's a four-rounder right now, 6 pro fights, Andy Ruiz. We'll see what happens when he starts stretching out. But I just love the pace he fights at. He knows he had Diaz in big trouble, and Diaz is hanging on already.
And this is his 6th professional fight, and his 7th actually. But in his first 2, he weighed in the 290s.
Yes.
So he's coming down.
That left hook.
There's that right. What a vicious right.
The left hook started it, and the right hook seems to have finished it. And Jack Reese doesn't need to count on this one as Francisco Diaz.
He's a knockout puncher, and although he is big and heavy, Gennaro, he is a kid who has extremely, and I mean extremely, quick hands.
I was just going to say, don't a person just by his looks. Andy Ruiz is one of these guys that if you see out in the streets, you'll say, oh wow, look at this. He's just tearing up on Kelsey right now. You heard him with a good uppercut.
Yeah, it was a good right hand, and now Ruiz is already moving in. He looks like he wants to make it a short night to what would be his best weight, which will probably be in the 240s.
Well, he's looking very good right now. He got an opponent right there that's actually giving him that opportunity to show his power. He's not utilizing that jab like he's trying to do right now. It just seems like good body shot right there. He claimed it was a low blow. He claimed it was a low blow. Referee goes, nope, let's go. None of that.
It was almost a standing 8 count for him. It looks like Arnold's about done. He's just about taken enough of the power, it looks like, from Ruiz. And Andy moving in, looking for a first-round KO here tonight. Doing his training, and Arnold is in big trouble here in round 1.
And the referee is telling Kelsey, start throwing punches, because he's not doing anything. He's just receiving.
And kind of set things up. Just a variety of punches, and Arnold is not going to be able to take this too much longer. Come to the end of round 1. Kind of lists that you see. What do you see from him tonight here, Gennaro? You can utilize it. A good jab to the body can be a nice weapon for you.
Good left hook.
And a right hand over the top to end that exchange. And
Kelsey with that punch.
Arnold, a big man himself at 6'3", 241 pounds. He's 27 years old. Final minute of round number 2. Arnold trying to keep him off with jabs. And again, Ruiz jabs to the body. And he does that a lot more than most fighters do.
Yeah, he just landed a good left hook. Oh, good right hand.
And as you notice, that jab to the body will at times put an amazing shot. And it's not a knockdown. It comes at the end of the round, and it causes a dispute and a little bit of controversy. Some rather frantic action as Arnold, frustrated, just pushed Ruiz into the ropes, and then Ruiz answered with a punch after the bell. As Ruiz comes in again, still using that jab to the body, now goes in flat with a flashy combination, almost loses his footing, however.
I don't know how his interviews would be, but that's one thing that I think that Andy Ruiz should not take in consideration. Oh, should not listen and take advantage of.
Right
Arnold,
here, Arnold's just about done here. He's bleeding
yeah.
badly from the nose, and if Ruiz really just looks at getting some precise punches and really hitting his target, but he's just kind of throwing. I don't think Kelsey Arnold wants any more of this. Nearly goes down from a shot to the body. And Ruiz, it's his job to just keep punching. And the referee should step in and stop the fight right now. And he does.
It was a good stoppage. It just didn't look like Kelsey had whatever he needed to win this fight.
And here comes a very popular fighter here with Big Jeff Gramoja over his shoulder, Andy Ruiz Jr. And he's an excellent fighter. And again, he's down from 300 pounds to 250. His last fight, he was 246. But when you're as big as he is, 4 or 5 pounds one way or the other, he's in good shape. And as I mentioned, training with a kid from New Zealand, Joseph Parker. And oh, look at that! Straight right hand and the left hook catches Davis right away. That'll give you an indication of the power of Andy Ruiz. It's up to 6 and 7. He gets up, but he's been tagged right away in the first round here. And remember what I told you, Ruiz has power. He's got 12 knockouts. He's got this guy ready to go again. And down he goes hard. This fight's all over as he banged his head hard on the floor as Ruiz crushed one to his jaw. 2 big shots, and this thing's over before the seats get warm for the heavyweight fight. My goodness gracious, this guy's still hurt. Jay Nady didn't even bother to count him out. I think he...
Damas y caballeros, este combate concluye con un tiempo oficial de 35 segundos del asalto inicial. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end with an official time of 35 seconds of round number 1. Your winner, by way of knockout, el vencedor por knockout.
Nearly 50 pounds lighter at 256, and he can get down even more. He's a big, big banger. Elijah McCall has a lot of knockouts himself, so let's see how it goes. They're both in black trunks. The guy with the trim on the black trunks is Andy. Elijah McCall has the white shoes on, so you can spot them easy enough. Solid black is McCall, white trim is Ruiz. This guy's a real deal.
You know, Mexican Olympian. He's had well over 100 fights. Good, well-schooled fighter. Nice jab, fast hands.
Very quick hands for a man that's this big. This guy's an athlete. In the amateurs, he was 105-5 with all kinds of titles, including going to the Olympics for Mexico. And his dad could take a great punch too. This kid has got a
really nice left hook by Ruiz then.
Ruiz
McCall came back with a right hand.
Jason Massey in Chicago. That was a 5th round knockout. So he's been in against big guys.
And McCall's bleeding from the mouth at the moment as a result of some of those chopping left hooks.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. Look at it, loading up the right hand as McCall, but Ruiz just able to gobble it up. So when damage is done, you got to give the first round to Andy Ruiz. Fighter who has turned pro and is 16-0 with 10 knockouts in Andy Ruiz. This kid is an athlete. Oh, nice left hook by Oliver. Right back comes Ruiz. Another thing is, Kev, that I'm seeing early, he's Elijah, Oliver's son.
Oliver's son.
Right hand again, left hook in there by Andy. This is Elijah, his son. Nice kid, heavyweight.
There's a chopping right hand. That's hurt him.
Yeah. There it is, the right hand on the ear again. His knees look a little bit loose, and he has to hang on.
And we'll just see what sort of finisher Andy Ruiz is. He's got Elijah McCall shook up a little bit. He caught him again with the left hook and the right hand.
Catches him with the left hook, the right hand, trying to push him off. Oliver's kind of hanging on because he is hurt. He's very flat-footed right now. Another left hook, right hand. McCall hanging in there pretty good with the kind of shots that he's been hit with.
Some great work with the left hook and the right hand at the moment. But he just got hit with a nice right hand. But like you said before, Bob, he shows great chin.
I mean, Oliver McCall is only 224 pounds, but he's also 24 years of age. Heavyweights don't mature till they almost get to 30 when they get up around 230, 240. Top Rank actually has Andy Ruiz, and their matchmakers are great.
Terrific left jabs.
He's won the first 2 rounds of this fight. Nice stiff jab again. Boy, he's got a terrific jab. There's the right hand behind it. Left hook. Woo! By the way, the judges are Bob Bennett, Dwayne Ford, and Glenn Trowbridge. Now, Kev, let me ask you this.
McCall's got a jab. He's got a jab and move around them. I'll tell you what, Andy Ruiz is too strong for him to stand there with. He's got to move around them.
Oh, big right hand again, snaps the head of McCall, touching your body. It hurts. He's hitting him hard with big shots. Left hand, right hand behind. Boy, I'm really pleasantly surprised at the hand speed of Andy Ruiz. I just didn't expect a guy, when you know, a guy like Butterbean, who was, his size was not the athlete that this guy is, and he just wailed away, but this guy's a boxer.
He's had catching them, Bob, on both sides of the head. He uses his jab as a weapon.
Talked about him being 300 pounds, and right now he's letting all 254 pounds go at it. McCall reeling right in, a big right hand again. Heels it down, blasts the body. His legs are really sharp right now. Closing seconds of the 3rd round. Penny Bayless looking very close. You don't want to see McCall get hurt. He can stop this fight. It's all over. He stopped the fight right at the bell. He doesn't want him to get hit anymore. He's out on his feet. This is a 3rd round technical knockout victory for Andy Ruiz right at the bell. In December, he was 256. He's dropped another 10 pounds, and he's going to keep coming down. This guy can bang, let me tell you something. Big Jeff Gramoja works with him. Mexican junior national champion in 07 and 08, a Mexican national champion. Turned pro in March of 09 with a 1st-round knockout over Miguel Ramos in a fight I called down in Tijuana. And this guy can hit. He knocked out 6 of his first 8 pro opponents. Chopping in these already, Carlos. He's got Greer down in the 1st round here with a left hook and then a right hand chopping to his ear. Don't be fooled by his body style. This is a guy that's trained down to this size, and he can bang. He's a very, very good athlete, a better athlete than perhaps what his body looks like. And he hits so hard, he may be able to contend someday in the heavyweight division if he keeps fighting the way he's going. Again, he's 17-0 with 11 knockouts. He's short as the big heavyweights go. He's only 6'2", but he can really bang, and Greer's finding that out right away. A big body shot, and Greer touched the knee, so he's going to have to take this standing 8 count. It's up to 5 now already, as Jack Reeves will give him the 8 count, I should say. With just under a minute to go, Andy Ruiz could take him right out right now. See, this guy's looking ready to go because down another time.
He's covering in. Those body shots are hurting.
As I said, folks, Andy Ruiz is an athlete, and he will hurt you. And he's certainly hurting Big Greer. Matthew Greer needs to tie him up because his corner's yelling into him to tie him up. Taking uppercut shots. That time he fell down. That's he tripped over his feet. But Greg Cummings yelling from the corner, tie this guy up. Don't let him bang away. But you can't walk into the kill zone with your head down and your gloves beside your head because, oh, there's a right hand down. And that's it, the 3rd knockdown. And the referee says that's it. It's all over. So it's a technical knockout victory for Andy Ruiz, who gets the job done with another 1st-round knockout.
Tonight he fights a guy that is bigger than him. We're usually watching him fight guys that are much smaller than he is. But Ruiz, you will see, if you haven't seen him before, while he isn't chiseled and he fights flat-footed, he is very quick-handed. I think he has 2 of the fastest hands in the heavyweight division, and people are shocked by his speed.
See him going to the body right there, working on Ken Franks. Ken Franks is a correctional officer.
With a bunch of prisoners, or go out on the river and
hang out
in Arizona on a beautiful
night. Up top, Ruiz really showing some speed there, Rich.
That's Frank trying to box. He's a kid who fights very well. He's got good power, although he's finding the guys a little harder to knock out than he did early on his career. There's that speed of hand. Look how quick he unloads those punches.
8-punch combination upstairs. Ken Frank said he was going to try to box this kid, but
he has worked a lot with Freddie Roach at the Wild Card Gym, but now he's working out in training in Las Vegas. and getting a little bit more concentrated training.
Young fighter who was trying to do that as a Mexican hair control. There's the upstairs slapping around right there. The hook's coming fast and furious. I was going to say he sparred with Chris Arreola.
And he goes, they're shocked by what comes at them.
Closing out the first round of a heavyweight fight tonight. We'll be right back from Parker, Arizona.
That much further for him to go. He's never going to be a chiseled heavyweight.
It's just not the body type to even think about that. But he says he's running 4 miles in the morning and doing his sprints at 4 miles. Man, that's like a truck going down the road. And Frank stuck his head in right there. He's paying a price. Left hand, right hand, up against the ropes, digging to the body. He staggered. He took a lot of punishment there. He doesn't have a lot of an answer right here.
No,
Ruiz knows it.
He's just trying to keep him off with his long left, but that's just not working.
No. He's just getting pounded out. Soto looking in, the referee. I think Frank's combination's just going to fall right over. The towel's been tossed by the corner, and they're going to wave it off.
Fight live, although that is the one other fight that they've ever had here at the Venetian Hotel. Was a heavyweight fight many years ago.
And Ruiz himself will tell you, he says, my opponents underestimate me because I'm not buff. I'm a little bit chubby. And he said he promised to entertain the fans. Nice right hand caught Hanks, and that made Hanks do a little dance into his corner. He did flash that one big right hand. There's a second right hand. Respond and how they conduct themselves. Until it really helped them, but it's not helping them right now against Andy Ruiz, who's looking terrific through this first round and a half. Andy with another overhand right, a hard combination, and Hanks in some trouble. Legs giving way a little bit, and it's possible if Ruiz can
no punches, let's go.
Andy's kind of soft-spoken. He can be funny to be around. But Hanks isn't laughing right now. He just ate that left hand. Good jab to the body by Ruiz. Different amateur championships, Golden Gloves and the like. Nice combination from Ruiz. Follow-up right by Ruiz. Good left hook to the body by Ruiz. And I think Andy's got 2 rounds in the books. Ruiz didn't seem too bothered by it, but Rafael Ramos caught it. There's another good left by Hanks, but then a good left to the head by Andy Ruiz, and Ruiz now answering back.
Let's go.
Andy Ruiz in the white and red trunks. Hanks lunging at him with that left hook. Oh, tremendous left hook by Reed flattens Joe Hanks. Hanks shakes his head, and he's in trouble at the count of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did he make it? Oh, he got up. I mean, that was 9 3/4. I thought he was about to be counted out. Here comes Andy Ruiz, and down goes Hanks for the second time. The fight is over, and Andy Ruiz has the biggest win of his young career.
But don't be fooled, folks. As you watch this kid with his heavy, thick body around the middle can flat out fight. Very quick hands, a good jab, digging body shot.
Look disdainfully at him.
Andy fought last time we were here. Great performance against Joe Hanks, Colonel.
You mentioned he was high as almost 300 pounds at one time.
He hasn't been able to match his seriousness by getting in better shape. A professional series they have in Great Britain where you fight 3 times in one night, and he came out winning the 3 fights, 3 3-round fights.
Nice shot there. Right back comes Heyman.
His punctuation is always a vulgarity of some kind or other in every sentence. But there's no mean-spiritedness in it.
No. He's not mean-spirited at all. He's a really nice kid. To give him the round, so let's see what happens here. say that's the best combination of punch and wow by Ruiz. Nice straight right hand, step the head back that time. Like no other division, one punch can change it in a hurry.
Oh, better round here for Andy.
Hamer tries to circle around the ropes.
Using that jab very well to set up these.
Just may have taken the wind out of his sail, because he's not the same fighter he was the first couple of rounds. There's a body shot, borderline low, but that takes a lot out of a guy. Hubs, speaking on New Year's Eve, we expect to have a big crowd in there for that. Look forward to seeing you. Got some surprises for them. I'm going to turn a couple of pigs loose in there. Then we're going to eat them. So, Larry, maybe you'd like to come to New Zealand.
Bring it in, Andy.
For New Year's Eve.
All right.
It's all
It looks
over.
like Tor Hamer has retired.
He has retired. It's all over. He took a big beating.